Okay, tell me about beliefs.
Beliefs are assumptions, generalizations that we've built up, normally in the form that this equals that. If I do this, that will happen. And they're part of our build-up, part of our map of the world. And the interesting thing about beliefs is our beliefs to us are just common sense. And therefore, and we've done them a lot of time, or we may have held them a long time, therefore we don't notice them. And normally our beliefs are fine, but sometimes they put limitations around us which aren't useful.
Okay, so in what ways is it important to understand a person's belief when working with them?
It's one of the things that may be affecting what they do. So it's almost one of the, I look at it as one of the knobs that you can explore, which actually can get in the way of achieving results or can actually support them achieving results. Very simple, and they are beliefs are generalizations. Very simple sort of thing. If somebody believes, things may be tricky, but in the end they will get there. Okay? That's normally a useful belief. If somebody says, can't do it, within the context of what we're talking about, and they want to do it, that is not a useful belief.
So I think the word belief in itself has kind of this sacred domain to it. So
right.
In NLP, would you ever withheld from changing somebody's beliefs, or would you, if they have a belief which is clearly limiting, would you just challenge it?
Okay, yeah, I changed words. I am not interested per se in changing somebody's beliefs. I'm not going to say, you ought to believe this, mate. What I'm very into, a bit like behavioural flexibility we talked about, is that it is tremendously useful for me, for other people, to be able to try beliefs on for a few seconds and actually work out for themselves, is it useful to them, is it not useful to them? And I also think that, in my view, that there is what's interesting is there are some things I believe to be true. If I don't breathe, I will probably die. If I jump off a tall building, this is not useful for my life. So there are some beliefs that I don't think is worth, it's not useful to challenging. And they're sort of life-saving things. So let's hold those beliefs. Let's hold those beliefs in stone for the time being. However, there are heaps of other beliefs. Am I successful? Can I learn a new language? Can I play a new instrument? Can I make $1 million? These are beliefs, to be honest, they might be true, they might not be true. And with a lot of these things, you then have this concept, are they useful or are they not useful? So let's keep the beliefs true or not, keep them to one side, because they're important. I don't want to disengage those at all. But some of the beliefs are, how do I know? Am I right? Am I stupid? And these are...
They're more open beliefs.
They're more, well, there's no direct proof. It's very, very opinionated whether they're true or not. And for these things, it is very useful in the context of what I want to achieve to make sure my beliefs about a certain thing are useful and helping to propel me to achieve it, rather than they're making me hesitate. I can give, from an NLP point of view, having a belief that I can help anybody is useful, providing I don't overstate. It might take. In fact, I do actually believe it. If I'm working with somebody on a particular issue or something they really, really want to achieve, then given an unlimited amount of time, we will find a way of helping them do it.
I would suppose that the important aspect of thinking about beliefs in an NLP context is about the trainer, his beliefs or her beliefs, and how he can take on other people's beliefs.
I think,
rather than questioning other people's beliefs and saying how they limit.
Okay, there's 2 points. I think, curiously enough, you put them in the right order. I think for a practitioner or trainer, it's very important that they're aware of some of their positive beliefs, their limiting beliefs, because if I was working with somebody and I had limiting beliefs about them, I actually believe I should stop. Okay, because my beliefs will tend to influence their performance. Like, for example, I don't know if you had a situation at school where you had a teacher that believed in you, a teacher that thought you were a complete idiot. The teacher that really believed in you tend to be in my case, would have motivated. I would work 10 times as hard for somebody that believed in me, that somebody thought I was a complete moron. Okay, Therefore, if I'm working with somebody, my beliefs about them will influence how good, forget their beliefs, my beliefs in working with them will affect how good I am. So in a way, I need to be aware of my beliefs, and if I did think somebody, it just didn't work for me, then I wouldn't work with them. Okay? But also their beliefs in the same way has the same influence on their performance. So we would, if somebody was interested and somebody wanted to do better in a particular topic, certainly what they believed about it would be something worth investigating.